Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to episode 7 of Hitting the Field FC Season 3. I'm your host, Octavius Lawrence. I'm so excited to be back. My co-host, Santi Molina. Santi, how are you feeling today?
Good. Hello, everyone. Welcome back, and welcome back, Christian.
Yeah, returning guest.
Hi guys, how are you?
Second time on, New Jersey. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, bro. Really excited. We're gonna be talking about MLS. So yeah, we'll see.
I see you got the
Christopher,
jersey.
my bad. I call you Christian,
Bro,
but
yeah,
Christopher.
I was gonna tell you.
I'm so sorry.
You gotta keep up the formalities here at HTFC. We want to make sure it's a professional show. But yeah, we are gonna be talking about MLS. It was a pretty good week for MLS in and of itself. Well, good week for some teams. Not good week for all teams. Before that, let's have a little jersey conversation. I see Barcelona jersey like normal, but
Yes.
it's a nice one. It's a nice one.
Yeah, it's actually a new one. Yeah.
I think of Lewa.
Okay.
I think of I think of Lewa.
Yeah. So I got the new 2025-2026 jersey on. It's a home jersey. We're playing today against Newcastle.
I need that one.
So great match on the Champions League, and hopefully we get a W.
Yeah. Chelsea plays tomorrow, so I'm fly out to England tomorrow. Hopefully the flight's not too bad. Hopefully Chelsea don't ruin my mood, but they probably will. I got on a Sydney FC kit. You saw earlier in the year we didn't know Australian teams, but that doesn't mean we can't show representation. That's the wrong one. There's the badge. But yeah, let's get right into it. So MLS recap. Obviously, we had to start with NYCFC. They beat Orlando with a switch. It was BTA. There was no other way to put it. 5-0 defeat for Orlando City. Orlando City right now is the worst team in MLS. I know previous co-host Patrick would be losing it, furious. We might get another rant. They might have to bleep him. But Orlando City has been, they have been awful.
Yeah, I mean, we saw all these good players that they had in their roster. They ended up leaving, and, there was not really good replacements, I mean, in this match, sadly, they got a red card on the 16th minute. And Maxime Kripal he saw the red card, and then 5 minutes later, New York scored the first goal, and it was all the way up.
It was over. And, you got to feel bad for some of these Orlando City players. They start off 3-0. I mean, I know that can be demoralizing. You start off 3-0, or 0-3, excuse me. They would love to start off 3-0. You start off 0-3, that can kill momentum for a while. You gotta get back into it. We saw it with Villa earlier this season. So, Christopher, what do you think about what's the next step for Orlando City here?
Right now, they're bottom of the conference, so they just need to keep going, bro. Also, the red card of the goalkeeper that literally ruined the whole game, the whole system. So that's why they lost 5-0.
You can't be giving out red cards, especially goalkeepers. Goalkeepers need to learn to keep it in their box. Emi Martinez, Robert Sanchez, now the keeper here. Keep it in the box. Keep it safe.
And it was a really full mistake, if you guys saw it. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a silly mistake. I mean, Orlando only had one shot on goal, and then that tells you everything.
They were terrible.
Yeah.
They were terrible. But there are a lot of games in MLS. We did have to highlight Orlando City for now, but let's move on to some of the other games. DC United versus Inter Miami. You see you got the kit on.
Yep.
Inter Miami, a good win here. It's not really super convincing, a 2-1 win over an all-right team, but, I mean, Inter Miami, the reigning champions.
Always Messi, always the polar there, so they're always saving the team, and they were, visiting, so that's a W for them.
Yeah, no, it's Messi all over again, Great goal by Rodrigo de Paul as well. And then Ty Barivo scored for DC United after a rebound from the keeper, But I was able to watch the match, and, the keeper from DC United had great saves as well. So it's not that actually Inter Miami couldn't go past the two. It was just a keeper that did a good performance.
And that's kind of typical in MLS games. You either get screamers from 40 yards out, or you have the best goalkeeper performance you're ever going to see. So a lot more of that to come throughout the season. But let's move on to a game that goalkeepers seem to be letting goals in, on the fly. Salt Lake City versus Atlanta FC. Atlanta. I thought coming into this game they'd be the better team. They fall 2-3. A few goalkeeper mistakes. I mean, it's up and down in the MLS. There's not really top-class keepers, but it's still a bit surprising to see.
I mean, yeah, Atlanta, as you mentioned, they have Miguel Almiron back in their squad, and the numbers back them up, Numbers back them up. There's 16 shots attempts and then 5 shots on goal against 4 from Salt Lake. Is it Real?
Yeah, Real Salt Lake.
Yeah, Real Salt Lake, and then 11 attempts for Real Salt Lake. So that tells you everything,
Atlanta 14th in the league right now, right above Orlando City. It's not looking good for some of those southern teams, but that's fine. That's the way it goes. Charlotte took down Austin or Austin FC, a better southern team. They did their job there, 3-1 win over Austin FC, but that was one of the few. One of the few super exciting games for the MLS. There were some duds this week. One of the duds we have to focus on, of course, is Columbus versus Chicago. A no game.
No game.
What are you going to get? Those are the games that people come out to and they leave halfway through. You could tell there wasn't much. I think there was only 4 or 5 shots that entire game. It wasn't a...
It was one of those games.
It's one of those games. It felt like recess ball.
Yeah, they have the same possession too. So, yeah, it was more like a possession match, if you can call it like that.
Just pass it back to the keeper. Straight haram ball. That's Atletico Madrid tactics right there. But some of the other games, Philadelphia losing to San Jose 0-1. But again, Philadelphia, we'll know they'll bounce back. They won the championship a few years ago, so they'll be all right. Let's move on to the other slate of games he's having a little bit later. San Diego versus Kansas City. San Diego takes a 1-0 win, and they needed that.
They're on top of their conference.
They're the best team in the league right now. 3-0.
3-0.
Me and Nick Hernandez, producer, we're speaking about how this is a new team. They only got in the league last year. They haven't allowed a goal. At all this season.
Amazing.
So they've been
amazing.
elite. They've been elite.
Really good.
It's rare you see defense being the staple for a team in the MLS, but
they have really good names. Alexander Dreyer on there, which is the goal scorer. So pretty good team. And really happy for all these new teams and all these new opportunities they have.
You need the MLS to grow. So
the MLS is growing right now. And also San Diego has like Andres Dreyer. He has more assistants in the league right now. So that's really good.
He's doing a great job.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Nashville 3-1 win over Minnesota. Not really an exciting one. Nashville dominated through and through. St. Louis 0-1 loss to Seattle. Seattle Sounders, obviously a cult classic, one of the biggest fan bases in the MLS. But they've been kind of up and down these past few years. Is this a win, Santi, that they needed to get back on track, kind of start the season off well?
I think so. Yes, I think so. I mean, we've seen this like rebranding of Seattle and then rebuilding of the game and all this stuff. So I think it's really important for them to actually keep the scores up, keep growing their squad, and keep winning, because it's their morale. We've seen it with the 12th man on American football and the Seahawks, and the Seattle Sounders play in the same stadium. If I'm not mistaken,
we know they have a big fan base.
It's the Lumen Stadium, which is a crazy and really, really pretty stadium, and then the atmosphere in there, it's pretty much equal from football and American football.
Yeah, we know they have a big fan base, so they just need to keep that and give the fans something to show for. I think Seattle should have a good year. They're sitting 6th in the standings right now. Colorado, LA Galaxy, one of the LA teams kind of let their fans down. LA Galaxy, not the years of Zlatan Ibrahimovic on that team. They haven't lived up to expectation, and Colorado just smacked them.
Even where Marco Roy's playing, they didn't do anything honestly in the match.
I mean, again, another red card in the game, and that affects you. You guys, players, you just have to think about that slide or that fall. You have to think about your team. You're going to let your team with one player that's not going to be in the field anymore, and the opponent team are going to have an extra player, and that affects, especially early in the game. This was on the 59 minute. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't be getting red cards. You can't be getting red cards in general. I would know. You get a red card to completely throw off the momentum of your team, but I feel like the MLS, it's slowly becoming a more and more physical league, and we're seeing that this year. There's a lot of red cards, game in, game out. So
there's a lot now.
They're playing with their heart in their sleeve, which is good. I think that's the only way to improve American soccer. We'll go from one LA team to another, though. LAFC, I believe they're top 3 in the West right now. They've won all 3 of their games, but they're behind San Diego.
They're 3-0 as well.
Yeah, 3-0. And a good win against Inter Miami earlier in the year. They take down Dallas, another good team, but LAFC right now I think are the front runners. They look to be one of the best teams in the league, and it's kind of what you would expect.
They got really good players. They got Heung-min Son.
Yeah,
they got Hugo Lloris in the back. Really good squad.
They've won their last 5 games, so a very good start for them. That's what That's all you can hope for. That's all you can hope for. And of course, to cap it off, we have Portland versus the Vancouver Whitecaps. It was a good game. I thought Portland would, show up a little bit more, but didn't seem like it.
4-1.
4-1. That Vancouver team's very good, though. They're very good. I believe they're second in that Western Conference, right under San Diego, right above LAFC. We saw last year they made the semifinals. They made it to the finals. They made it to the finals, losing to Inter Miami. They're a very good team. Shout out Thomas Muller.
Yes, sir.
So it should be a good one. That Western Conference, 4 teams, 9 points. It's back and forth.
That's looking insane.
It's back and forth. Comparing that to the East, it's the same thing as it is in basketball. The West.
Yes, I was gonna say that. You took the words out of my mouth.
Teams, but there's no Detroit Pistons here for me to, me to support. So I guess there's Inter Miami. I'll throw my support in the ring for Inter Miami. But that Western Conference right now, they look so good. 3 of the top 4 teams haven't allowed a goal this season. Vancouver Whitecaps, the only top 4 team who has. They've allowed 1, 8-1. That's a Bayern Munich score. They'll be all right.
Yes.
They'll be all right.
Yes. But before we go, we want to give a really good shout out to the Orlando Pride, which is a women's team, with this new campaign.
Yes, Scarf
the City. Yes.
Yeah, that's all around Central Florida. We actually saw that one outside of the Nicholson building here in University of Central Florida. So all around the city, they're offering ticket promos. So go out and if you see one, try to find it and show up to some games. Show up to some games.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But I think that is going to be it for our MLS segment. When we come back, we're going to be staying local. We're going to be talking about the UCF soccer team. Their season's just kicking off. So stay tuned, stay awake, and we'll be right back. And welcome back. We're here with segment 2. We got a new guest. We're talking new ball. We're talking UCF soccer. We haven't talked about that at all this season. And of course, our new guest. Well, you're not new for the season, but
welcome back, Luis.
Welcome back, Luis.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate being here with you guys.
It's been a minute. You got on the Inter Miami kit. That's back to back now. We're showing our support for Inter Miami, not Orlando City, but it is what it is.
You know who's the better team. You already know.
We don't gotta say it. But we should get right into it. We'll talk about the better team. We should talk about one of the best soccer teams or collegiate soccer teams in Florida, the reigning Sun Belt champions, the UCF. UCF soccer. They've already played 3 preliminary games earlier this season, and they have their first home game against Stetson in just 19 days, not too far away, here at the I think it's the Osceola Complex. I need to figure out the name.
Yeah, right. 192, right?
Yeah, just right UCF there. Soccer Complex.
Yeah, UCF Soccer Complex, but they're right here. But it's a new team. It's a new team. They don't have that many returning players. You think about all the players that left last year, right? We got them up here: Malik Tia, Alex Smith, Claudel Nguwa, Clarence Awador, and of course Wanvi, good friend of mine. Wanvi, their goalkeeper, had him all 4 years. He graduates. It's a new era for this team.
It's a rebuild. Yeah.
But what do you think? Just preseason predictions. Obviously, they haven't played a real official game yet. They played their preseason matches. I tried to look on the box score. Couldn't really find out what the score was for those. But what do you think the prediction is for the season? Do you think they run it back as Sun Belt champions?
I hope so. As a UCF student, a UCF fan, I really hope so. I think it's going to be really hard because, your key players are out, We got Juanbi. Juanbi was key. He was key in all those matches. He was key in the Sun Belt Championship. And before that, in the regular season for UCF as well. Great keeper. Shout out Juanbi, by the way. And Clarence Rodor, he was huge. Basically the brain of the team, He was the one pulling the strings. And he's not going to be here anymore. So I think it's going to be really difficult. I really hope that we can go through it and we can do a really good season. We got some new signings as well that we really hope they work out. But again, it's difficult when you have your key players out and you have newcomers. And I just wish for the best.
Luis, anytime you're replacing an entire roster, it can be difficult. How do you think UCF's going to try to gel these players together?
So I think they're going to build on what's already there, They're going to get a lot of support from the staff, from the new players as well. So I think that's a great opportunity for them to, do the same as last year. And I think they're gonna build new connections. Like as Messi and Suarez. Like in Barcelona when they were like playing in Champions League. I think it's gonna be an amazing season, and I think they're gonna do good.
All you can do is hope, pretty much. As you can see, all the different last names. There's so much different. The UCF soccer team has kind of become a hotbed of culture. They had more international players than any other team in the Sun Belt last year.
Yes.
And this year's no different. They have players coming in from Ghana, from Korea, from Sweden, from Iceland. So an entire new group of people. We see some of them there. Joaquim K is from Ghana. Hugo Vogel is from Puerto Rico. There's a few players who come in and these. It's a hotbed of new talent and new culture.
Yeah.
Everyone's merging. It can be a little bit difficult, but I think UCF should do
They're
it.
merging. Yeah, I mean, we also have Takeru Fujita as a defender coming from Japan. We have Dagur Orn Filston, and he's a forward coming from Iceland, if I'm not mistaken.
The Nordic striker is normally pretty big guys, pretty strong. So you can hope
really
for the
hope
best.
for that. We got 6 signings and 8 exits from the last previous roster, and we wish nothing but the best to these new guys, and we hopefully get more than just the Sunbelt Championship this year.
I mean, that's all you can hope for. Obviously, UCF had a bit of an up and down regular season last year. Becoming ranked halfway through the season, falling. Losing, I believe, in the second or third round in the tournament.
Yes,
that was pretty bad. Yeah, and
yeah.
UCF kind of came in as one of the better teams in Florida. Luis, do you think that changes? Do you think they're gonna overachieve or underachieve this season?
I think they have a great opportunity to like achieve something big with these new signings, but I don't know if the exits are gonna like affect the team chemistry and everything. I don't know, because they're new players, like they need to adjust to the team. They need to adjust to the weather as well. You're saying that we have some big strikers and people from like international people coming into the team. So I don't know if that's going to affect them, like obviously their surroundings also play a big role on the team. So I don't know. I just hope for the best.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen how important location is to new players, to teams. Even as upper level as a Champions League, we see Bodo Glimt performing week in, week out because of how difficult their climate is to play at. With someone coming from Iceland, someone coming from Japan, and they come to sunny Florida.
They have to adapt.
It's very different.
We're seeing that with the World Cup. We have 2 mandatory water breaks this upcoming World Cup because of the weather. We're gonna be playing in summer, so it gets hot in here, and they must adapt.
It gets very hot here in Florida, and it's humid too. It's very humid. But
yes.
One player that we know has adapted. He adapted last year. Joey Miller, right? He was selected in the MLS Super Draft just last year, round 3, pick 71. Had the opportunity to turn pro, said no. Came back to UCF. He's playing this year. He scored 2 goals, assisted 3 times, but he was playing kind of a backup role to Malik Tia and Clarence Odor last year. This year, it's his team.
Yeah,
he takes the reins. He's kind of in that Bruno role. He can play anywhere in that midfield. But if you need him to go up top, play in a false 9, he can do that too. I think he's going to be the player to watch here. I really do. Watching a little bit of him last year, he off the bench a lot. He scored 2 goals off the bench, and I think you elevate someone to that starting lineup, they can shine.
I agree with that. Again, those other 2 players, Aldor and Gomno, they're out. He has to step up. He needs to step up. And he's gonna be a senior red shirt. So the other young players, the freshmen, and especially those new players coming in, they're gonna look at him as a role model. He has to step up, be a leadership, maybe be the captain of the team, and then with that, just lead the team to big things like they did last season.
I just think he needs to bring the team together,
Yeah.
As a senior, he needs to include the younger guys, encourage them to do their stuff, because obviously as a freshman you feel I don't know, you don't feel confident enough to do your own stuff because you have several people above you. I don't know. It's just you're inexperienced.
Yeah. And one of the biggest things in sports, at least when I played it, is you need that sense of camaraderie. You need that sense of teamwork. If you don't have it, all it takes is one bad comment, one coach who doesn't like you, something like that, and you can lose love for the game. I think if they don't, become a closely knit team early in the season, we may be seeing a very different UCF soccer team than what we're used to. But all we can do is hope for the best, and hopefully UCF will be back-to-back Sun Belt champions and maybe do a little bit better in the tournament here.
And go Knights, charge on.
Go Knights, charge on. That's all we can hope for. But I think that's going to be it for talking about UCF soccer. They face Stetson March 29th here at the UCF Soccer Complex at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you get the chance, come out to that game. UCF Soccer needs your support, and they need as many people there as possible. So go out and participate. When we come back for segment 3, we're going to be building a perfect 5 roster with a budget. So stay tuned, stay awake, and we'll be right back. Thank you so much for watching. And welcome back. We're here for segment 3. We're going to be building a lineup. To my right, we got Christopher. And across from me.
To my left, I got Luis.
Yeah. So we got the same 2 guests. They came back. They spun back for an exciting new game that we're doing. So last week, we spun the wheel and decided our teams on this. This time, it's a little bit harder. We got a budget. We got to build a starting 5, a futsal game, if you will, just a little small one. But it's difficult. We got a budget. We got a budget of what is it, 150 million? So it'll be difficult. I mean, it's pretty simple. We pick, then you pick, or you pick, then we pick, and a little back and forth, and can't pick the same player. So we can rock, paper, scissors for who goes first if you want.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
That's it.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
I might have sold that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so do I start?
Yeah, that's all you. Who do you want first? I feel like we know who's picking first.
Yeah, give me the GOAT, bro. 100%. Give me the GOAT. Give me Lionel Messi. Bro. Give me the GOAT.
I don't want to take him, but I feel like we have to. We have to take CR7 here.
You think so? I mean,
you got better players than CR7. Let me tell you.
Who's better than CR7 besides Messi?
Bro, there's a.
I'm not taking Pelé over CR7. I'm not taking Pelé over CR7. Why is Pelé a defender? Let's get that defender spot out then. I'll gladly take Pelé in that defender spot. What do you think?
So do you want to choose CR7? I mean,
I feel like we have to. If Messi's already been taken, I feel like we have to pick CR7.
Yeah, that makes sense probably.
But that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, 50 mil. But I mean, it's the top 2 players of all time. I can live with it. We go again though.
Because a cheap option, and I know Madrid fans miss him right now. I'm not choose Toni Kroos. You need a brain for the team. So
I like that. 10 million for Toni Kroos.
It's 10 million, bro. It's cheap, so Toni Kroos.
I like that.
All right, what do you think, Luis?
I think we should pick a defender.
Defender or keeper?
A defender.
Defender. So we have.
Yeah.
We have Carlos.
We have
Puyol.
so many good
Carlos
keepers,
Puyol,
So I'm not worried about that.
Roberto Carlos, Dani Alves, Marcelo, and Paolo Maldini.
So I'm ruling out Virgil van Dijk.
You wanna go
I don't
with
want
Virgil?
him. No.
You don't want Virg?
No. I'm taking Roberto Carlos. I think he's a good pick.
Roberto Carlos?
Yeah,
That seems fair.
I like him.
Y'all have spent 70 million with that. We're on 60, so it's not too bad.
I like
Not
him.
too bad, but
Yeah,
he's-
let's take Roberto Carlos.
Who do y'all want after that? Yeah, because that's a little bit tougher. That's a little bit tougher now. I already know who I would have picked.
Give me Xavi, right?
Yeah.
Give me Xavi.
It's
Okay.
either.
Give me Xavi.
So you guys are at what, 90 million? 90 million spent. You only got,
We got 60
You got
more.
60 million left. You got 2 players left. I think I know who I want.
So we got 80
So
million.
we already took Ronaldo. We already took Toni Kroos. You got the Real Madrid link up.
Yeah.
I think if you're gonna, you need a striker. Ronaldo can play on that left wing. That's fine. Why not get a 30 million pound? I mean, the best striker of all time, in my opinion, Ronaldo.
The real Ronaldo, bro.
Yeah, R9.
The real Ronaldo.
R9. You get both Ronaldos, and you have Toni Kroos to send that ball up. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like that's fair, and we still got 70 million.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, good pick.
All right, you guys go next.
That's up to you. That's up to you. What are you thinking here? So we got.
I think our team is already too Madrid coded.
It is, and I don't like it.
I wanna keep that line. But we need a defender though.
We do need a defender.
Because we like the La Liga, why we can choose like Carlos Puyol, bro?
I'm okay with it.
Barca captain for.
I'm okay with it, but then we got 50 million. Do you want to save that 50 million for Lev Yashin, or do you want to?
A legend, bro.
Do you want to? He is a
The
legend.
only keeper with a Ballon d'Or.
It's true. That's
That's
true.
a
I feel like
fact.
we should go keeper here
That's
to
a
stop
fact.
that from getting it. I'm fine with Leviathan. I'm fine with that. You know, some light. Only keeper to win a Ballon d'Or. Only player here in the black and white, so. It clearly predates our time, but I feel like that's a good pick. I was looking at Neuer, though. I can't lie. Manuel Neuer was...
For me, that's
was
a
looking
better
at me.
keeper.
Yeah, that's
the
though.
best
for
I'm not
me
gonna
as
lie to
well.
you.
he was looking at me.
All right, up to us, right?
Yeah.
So we spent 90 million. We have 60 million to spend. We have Messi, Xavi, and Roberto Carlos. How are we playing? Messi, Xavi, Roberto Carlos. We need a keeper and probably a striker.
Yes, I think we should go with a keeper, just to, like a safe pick.
Safe pick.
Well,
What do you think about Oliver Kahn?
Oliver Kahn is a legend. You know, he won the World Cup,
Yeah.
and
One of the best
you know,
keepers
it's cheap.
in
He's
German
cheap
history.
too. So like,
Yeah, let's go with Kahn. Oliver Kahn.
You guys got 30 million left. You can't go Ronaldo.
We got 40 million left.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I see.
Okay,
You
so
got
we
some
got
good
Messi,
options
Xavi, Roberto Carlos, and Ken. Do we want to play one defender and two midfields and get Cruyff?
Y'all
So,
already know what we're
or-
getting.
I think we
Yeah.
should get, because Messi is already enough. Because like I think Roberto Carlos has like a really good long distance shot. So like I don't think we need more attackers. I think we should go with another midfielder,
So you want to go with Johan Cruyff or Ronaldinho?
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho all day?
Yeah, all day.
I'm fine with that. So we pick Ronaldinho.
I mean, that's a lot of Barcelona and Real Madrid. I feel like we're just picking out Clasico here, but we're gonna take Carlos Puyol, of course. I mean, we have to. We need another defender. But that's gonna run our team. I feel like we should leave this to the producers like last time. Tell it to the producers and see who they think wins this round. If you need us, we can read out the teams.
we can, yeah.
Okay. So we'll you guys want to go first?
Check for the producers, guys.
You guys want to go first or we can?
Sure. No, we can go first.
Okay.
So on goalkeeper, we have Oliver Kahn, you know, German legend, and then the one that started the
Imagine
school
legend
for
as well.
Neuer and Ter Stegen. Then in the back, we have Roberto Carlos, the best free kicker of all time. I want to say that.
I'm not putting him over Messi. I'm not putting him over
Okay,
Messi.
hold on. Can you start from the beginning?
Okay, so Oliver Kahn in the back.
Sorry.
We have Roberto Carlos. And on the midfield, we have Xavi Hernandez and Ronaldinho. And then we have Messi, the greatest player of all time, on
Of all
top.
time.
That is true. But
But
I ain't got much to dispute that. We got a calm little team. We have the only keeper to ever win a Ballon d'Or, Lev Yashin, in goal. One of the greatest keepers in history.
A black
Arguably
spider.
the greatest. Yeah. I mean, you get a nickname like that, you know you're cold. Carlos Puyol at the back, no nonsense, physical center back.
You
But
can finish, but I already have my answer.
we gonna keep going though.
I
Don't
already have my
worry.
answer.
We gonna keep going. Then in the
I don't know about
midfield,
Alyssa, but
in the midfield we got Toni Kroos, and then
We have the combo of the two Ronaldos.
yeah, we got both
What else do you want?
Ronaldos. Both Ronaldos. 2 plus. I mean, 2's more than 1, so clears.
Clear your whole team, clears Messi.
Yeah,
Two
I don't
Ronaldos
know.
are better than
I
one.
feel like it was whoever got first pick just won it.
Ronaldo
Dude.
squared up.
y'all want our answer? Are we on the?
Yeah, you know,
page here? Dude, let Ronaldinho get in front of Lev Yashin and see what's gonna happen, bro. Look, respect the GOAT for his time, but
This is Bob Cousy versus Kyrie
even
Irving.
Puyol, let Puyol get in front of black and white colored Lev
They don't know ball, bro.
Yashin. See what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
That's my answer. I don't know if it's a consensus. Unanimous decision? What do you think?
Unanimous.
Unanimous,
Some
yeah.
that's about what I expected. I'm not gonna lie.
Why would you go? Okay, I'm just.
You know,
gonna
we
leave
should have
it
went
there.
Manuel Neuer. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe got Dani Alves instead of Puyol.
50 mil on a keeper is crazy when Thibaut Courtois costs 10 mil. The best keeper
I
right now.
can't pick Thibaut Courtois. Not after what he
Nah,
did
bro.
to Chelsea. But
Yeah, we're Chelsea fans, bro. We're
yeah,
not
I
doing
can't do that. I
We
can't do
hate
that.
Thibaut Courtois, bro.
Hey, good effort though. I respect the classics.
No, we got really
Thierry
good
Henry
players.
was right there. Like
Yeah,
Oh, Neymar was there too?
Neymar 10 million. Yeah.
I would have gladly spent money.
Harry
on Thierry.
Kane
Why Harry
20
Kane?
million.
Harry Kane.
Bro, Harry Kane is more expensive than Neymar. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, he's breaking records in the
It's
Well,
breaking
maybe-
Harry
records.
Kane, he's been
Bundesliga.
ridiculous this season.
I mean, he's over 30 years old and he still plays in top 10 leagues, top 5,
maybe if we do
Top
this again,
three.
top 3
Top
if we
top
can.
3 league
yeah.
in the world. If we do this again, we're definitely gonna
Add
have
more
some different
players.
teams, add more players, and
Yeah, this
maybe-
was like a
maybe
mixture
don't
of
take
like,
Lev Yashin.
you know, getting all this sentiment from all these old players that some of us got to the chance to see them play, you know. Some of us did not get to see at all left
I don't
Yashin
know
or
what you're talking
Pele,
about. I was
Yeah.
sitting there in the
or
middle of
the
Russia
other
watching those
Argentinian
games.
goal, Diego Maradona. But, you know, majority of these players, we got to see them, and it was pretty much a childhood memory mixed with one of the current players that are having a good season, just like Harry Kane.
And just straight El Clasico players. But you know, I think that'll be it for segment 3. We thank you
Yes.
so much for every guest coming on.
Thank you guys for coming.
I mean, always appreciative. You know, next episode, I think. Well, we got spring break next week,
Yep.
so it'll be a little bit until you guys see us again. But I hope you stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy our next episode. Just stay tuned, stay awake, and I guess we'll be back later. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, and welcome back to Hitting the Field FC. I'm currently not there right now, as you can see behind me. I'm here at Stamford Bridge, home to beautiful Chelsea FC. I'm so excited to be watching a game here, Chelsea versus Newcastle United, Premier League game, and it means a lot to the Chelsea team. Hopefully the Blues can come out with a win, and hopefully I'll be able to come back next episode with a smile on my face. But I guess we'll see. We look forward to whatever we can give you next week, and stay tuned, stay awake. I'll be right back.